Alright, ladies and gentlemen and children of all ages, this is the mysterious JG here. We are Let's Playing Romance of Three Kingdoms 11, and I've only got like one video at this point. I haven't been able to record this recently. I've only got like one video right now. It's that's recorded, processed, and done, but hasn't been made public, so well, I'd like to say start making your comments now, and it'll actually be time for them to impact my game, but I would have really needed to tell you that before this recording session started. Although this won't be a very long recording session, it's getting kind of late as I'm getting started here. So, yeah. Respond to this video, folks. Post your comments, and the will of the people will be heard. Anyway, when last you joined us, Luo Yang was about to fall. Sorkin Nail sounded real excited about the fact that he was going to be getting the chance to join our forces pretty soon. Well, yeah, you will be joining us pretty soon, buddy, because there's no way in hell you're going to be able to defend that city for much longer. You and your friends in serving Cao Cao are certainly not going to be able to stop you from taking that city, which means Sorkin Nail will most likely be captured very soon. Unless he gets out. I mean, it's possible for officers to get out of the city. It's not like I've cornered them. So Sorkin Nail, yeah, I wasn't able to capture him in the field, which means he's got a chance of escaping. He might not. Looks like my troops have moved, and I've got to get through my domestic. Yeah, I've got those 1,566 domestic points to get through. But the turn itself, my actual field army's already done its, its business, so to speak. Yeah, this place here does not have enough officers in it to really do a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, Wu is pretty much ready for me to go to war with them. They've got a crossbow turret that will begin firing on this port. Kind of zany. Or I'm going to lose Jiaku. Oh, this is actually Jiaku, yeah. Jiaku is a big source of tension and friction between Wu and Shu in the novel, and probably in real history. Because Liu Bei is like his headquarters for a while. It's not even a city, so in this game this is the port. You can't really raise troops there and stuff, but during the Battle of Red Cliffs, this was pretty much all that Liu Bei had. It was like this, and I guess one city. That's not the point now, folks. The point is to do my domestic turn so that we can get on with the conquest of Cao Cao's territory. Gotta take Wu Gate, too. That'll be like a quick, easy thing to do, because it's, separating two cities that I'm gonna hold very shortly. So, alright, let's go ahead and get on with using up our... Those are technique points. I've only got 109 action points. Okay, I was like wondering how the hell I got that many technique points. I was losing my mind for a second there. Okay, recruit. Inspect. Drill. Flag. One thing that people have commented on, and I know they're correct, but still don't really intend to do very much about it, is the fact that I will sometimes recruit, and I won't look at what officers are doing what. So like I might have an officer, Ma Teng, he's a breeder, so he's not welcome in any of the elf bars, if you know what I'm saying. But no, I might have an officer in that city who has like recruiter as their special skill, but because their charisma or war or whatever defines that is the driving thing behind that action, the computer will not choose them, and I won't bother to question what the computer suggests, and they'll be like, oh no, you've got and there's someone with the enlister skill, and you've got them building a farm, or oh, Vulture Bobo has divine spears, you got him leading a pike unit, and it's like, yeah, I can't be bothered to pay that close attention. I've got so many officers, I don't know what any of their skills are. And that's just something we have to live with, folks. I mean, if you take a look at the map, I think I've done okay. I started out with Jin Yi, lost it. I just recently got it back. But I think you'd say that overall, I've gained territory. I think that's safe to say. I've now hit the point where it's pretty much impossible for me to lose. I'm just not, I'm not going to lose. You cannot get to this level of power, starting from here, and then suddenly lose, because the AI that I've been fighting this whole time was not able to stop me from getting this far. And I'm only getting stronger as time passes. I have to admit, running into a little bit of Romance of the Three Kingdoms fatigue. I've never gotten through a scenario where you start with only one city and conquer all of China without eventually hitting the point where it's in the mop-up phase. I've already won, and I'm just going to let the computer control my turns and finish it. But, for LP purposes, I can't really do that. So we'll see. We'll see. The battles with Cao should keep things interesting. Conclude the turn. See what happens. There's really not much going to happen. Cao's not got any troops in the field anymore. I don't think he's going to be able to deploy anybody. And once the city is surrounded on a couple of sides, I don't think the city itself can deploy any troops. So Yan is ready for me to give us their orders. Now, I've actually had people suggesting, you should do a new LP where you use a created force this time. And somebody's even been suggesting it, like, I'm not going to tell you who it is, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what they're offering, but I've got somebody who's trying to commission an LP of this game as a different historical force. And, at this point, I'm not ruling out playing this game again, but man, I haven't finished this first LP yet, and it's been a very long LP, folks. I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. But, it's not a short game. Anyway, Luo Yang is going to become the ultimate conqueror of hordes. And I believe those are too far away for a way to bother to take them back, but we'll see. It might be fun to make Luo Yang try to march through here and take Hu that gate. But if he did, he would be like kind of behind Wei lines all by himself. He's not going to be able to take the city of Yi by himself, so I need to get him back with the regular army before he gets too far away. But I'm just enjoying the idea that he's out there conquering hordes and stuff. Alright, so what do we want to do first? Let's, we've been waiting to take over Wan for a long, long time. So let's get this going. Didn't I have 2 towers down here? Now I only seem to have 1. What's going on with that? Maybe I only had the 1 tower. I'm just... No, come back, try to find forge, motherfucker! Yeah, Luo Yang's, her Dynasty Warriors, can't even encircle the city? Okay, I was hoping I could encircle the city. Vulture, attack with your arrows! And they will counterattack, so it's really kind of silly to use your arrows, but whatever. It's not like they prevented you from being counterattacked. Yeah, but one of Luo Yang's Muso attacks in Dynasty Warrior 7 does look for all the world like it's supposed to be wood oxen coming at you, so that's pretty funny. It's Queen Kwang's units. And I think I'd rather have Zhang Fei up there. Doom Screamy in range to a little fire scarecrow. And she's actually going to use the tactic successfully and not try to blame me. Doom Screamy at one point I guess I chose Penetrate when I meant to choose Shower, and the technique didn't fire, and I was like, oh, you whiffed your technique, and they were like, no, it's your fault. And I'm like, listen, I'm the commanding general here. You're not supposed to do what I say, you're supposed to do what I want you to do. And if I can't communicate properly what I want you to do, you're responsible for figuring it out. At any rate, we may end up taking over this city on this turn. They've got two. No, we're not going to take it over this turn. Never mind. That's pretty much not going to happen here, but we're going to come damn close, folks. And depending on whether this thing can survive another shot from Luo Yang's siege weapons on the next turn, I may have the opportunity for Mr. Serious to get the kill. Mr. Serious may be the one to take one. That'll be kind of fun. Yeah, you know what? I think he will be the one to take one if I do a surround attack on the next turn. I believe he will be the one to take one. Blue cheese. I hate blue cheese. Incinerate. 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 It's a big wooden Chinese dog. It's the worst kind. So, the once mighty Cao Cao's army is not having its best day here. Shang Yong and his Spears of Justice justly surrounding a city and attacking it. Mass Songer, who I'm assuming was a created officer. Yeah. So Luo Yang is going to take a little bit longer than one, but it's going to fall. Zhuge Liang has diverted course to attack a bunch of ports up here, so it'll be a little while before he gets involved. But when he does get down there, by that point they'll have taken the city, and he can help with the rebuilding phase. Or maybe he can take over Mengjin, which does not have an officer in it, so I don't have to worry about that. Wow, transport unit. Fu Ren is transporting stuff to Hulao Gate. They are probably going to reinforce Hulao Gate with troops, I would assume. It's like 3,000 troops, so it's not going to make much of a difference, but okay, it's your gate, man. Well, let me tell you how to run your gate. I'll just take it away from you if I think you're not running it properly. Oh, wait, I don't think you're running it properly. Oh, ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. Pain train's coming. It's the pain train. Well, I got all these action turns I gotta blow through. I can't figure out his... Oh. You must have been ordered... No, you must have been tricked into retreating or something. That's why I didn't have 2 tower units over here. But there are still units that haven't moved yet. Who hasn't moved? I am not sure to whom they are referring. Let's see. Screen these units. Mati and Maju. It's Mate. And Liu Pan. None of that's ringing a bell. I would think that they are transport units of some kind. They're moving to... Yeah. Whoever... It's Mati's unit. Where's Mati? Select. Exit. No. Mati's unit. I've got to find where they are, because they are the ones who are preventing this turn from ending. They are... some kind of cavalry unit that just got lost in the shuffle here. I'm not seeing them. You know, it's kind of cool to be able to change your perspective, and I almost never get around to using it. Mostly because it just confuses me after a while. I just completely forgot about you guys. Is that what happened? Sorry. Mighty. I gotta try to figure out what the actual normal camera view is around here. Because I'm totally thrown off now by what I've got going here. What does one normally look like? Does not look like that at all. This looks fine, I guess. Alright, we'll go with this. This looks right to me. Okay, now that I'm done disorienting myself, let's get back to it here. Let's recruit. Let's inspect. Let's drill. Let's lament the fact that I don't have enough officers in well, it's recently my capital here to do the same. I've got guys doing other stuff here, so let's might be a good place from which to spread gold around, but it looks like I don't need to do that, so let's drill. Oh, you know what? I should be using my action points in Jinyi. What am I doing? I've got all this stuff going on here. Got all this building that needs to be done. 5 of 10 facilities are already in place. What have I got? Ooh, Branded Elementa is gonna give Jinsai orders. It's like, okay, buddy, yeah, look, I got beaten by Ma Chao, but you got beaten by his freaking wife, so, don't give me too much shit, okay? And he's like, yeah, whatever, I beat Cao Ren. What did you do? I've taken more cities than you have. Yeah, because they've been favoring you ridiculously. Okay. It's true, folks. I've been ridiculous amounts of favoritism shown to Jinsai in this, Let's get some farms going, actually. That'll be a pretty important thing to get going immediately. Doing a granary here, so I must have been planning on getting rid of one of these two, probably the workshop, doing a farm. Procure the development, blah blah. And awesome stuff. Bang Luo is building farms. That means that we are scraping the bottom of the bucket with officers. Yeah, Guansuo and Zhurong. I think Guansuo is, he's in the new Dynasty Warriors game. But neither he, and so is Zhurong. And neither of them are really in the new Dynasty Warriors game. Building a lot of farms. They can start drilling the troops instead. Meanwhile, in the city, we could probably drill the troops here too. The will is just very low in a lot of these cities. Excellent! We're now ready to conclude another turn. Luo Yang, which is like one of the major cities. Masu's intelligence has gone up. One of the biggest cities in the world of China is completely surrounded by to be overtaken. Both Ganning and Lingtong showing up in that turn as Wei officers. We already knew that. It still kind of surprises me every time I see it. Alright, folks. I could show loyalty to Pancake's guy. Although, I think he may have given up on this LP as being a little bit too long-winded. I could show a certain amount of loyalty and love to Falger. But Mr. Sirius is the guy that I've been... He's, you know... He's functionally retarded, and I feel sorry for him. And, then again... Luo Yang takes the city. Huang Luo Yang. I can get all of those officers in there faster and start rebuilding it on the next turn. That actually is the smart play. Let's see who has the most deeds of these two. Officer info. Ooh, and you know what? JG Mystery's in that unit. Never mind. She has 1,000. She has like 1,400 deeds. He has 1,300 deeds. How many deeds does Mr. Sirius have? Is it time for me to stop favoring Mr. Sirius and start favoring my own in-game avatar? He's in there with Zhang Hu, so wait, is Zhang Hu? No, he's not a created officer. And he's got 20,000 deeds. It's getting ridiculous. Especially considering that he's just really, it does continue to be. He can command a lot of troops, but then he can get those many troops totally killed. He is not a good officer. Pancakes, guys, deeds are at like 1,600. I think I'll let Luo Yang and JG Mystery take care of this. And then if they can't do it, then, well, obviously Mr. Sirius was fated to take this city. Help me out, JG Mystery. If Zhang Liao shows up, I'll teach him a lesson. Yes! It's taken a long time, folks, a lot of videos. But Wan has been captured at last. We've got Kong Rong. We've been capturing and releasing him for a long time, it seems like. Whoa! I guess these guys could not escape. Kaiyan, isn't that a female officer? Stirring music, yeah. I think that is a lady. Lady! I think she might be, using a different name, be the other Wei chick in Dynasty Wars. She's super old now. Well, 50. I shouldn't say that's super old. That's not. Sima Fu is in there. That is a lot of officers, folks. Apparently, they were not able to get out of the city. I thought they could escape from the city and go to the next Wei city over. But, that would not appear to be the case. Unselect all with L3. What I want to see about doing is, I was hoping I could read their biographies. See who here is Qiao Zhui, see if he's like a direct relation of Cao Cao, because I've been killing them pretty much dead. You underestimate me, you won't make me your servant so easily. I have no desire to serve you, now leave me alone. I have no desire to serve you, now leave me alone. My heart is firm, now leave me alone. You want me to surrender? Save your dreaming for whilst you sleep. I am not interested in switching sides, I refuse. I could not help you even if it were to save my own life. For some bizarre reason, I am a member of Wei. I guess she was rescued by Cao Cao when she was kidnapped by, like, the Kuyang people or whoever, barbarians and stuff. Serve you and I'll help me, I refuse. Please don't think you can use me so easily. Thank you for your proposal, but I decline. I have no desire to serve you, now leave me alone. Come on, somebody's gotta be a turncoat coward. I would not help you even to save my own life. I'm not interested in switching sides. I will not listen to your request. Save your breath. Please don't think you can use me so easily. No desire. Blah blah. At least nobody said, like, haha, I will serve you in return for your head. Woohoo. Oh, let's just throw all of them in prison. Even Qiao Zui gets a chance to stay in prison for a while, because I don't remember him well enough to remember how loyal he's going to be to Cao Cao. Where there's life, there's hope. So I've pretty much broken my own rule about executing all the Caos, but, let's get this city chock full of troops, so all of its food will be eaten immediately. Guan Yu is now the prefect. Sadly, Luo Yang will not take over when she moves into the city. That would be pretty awesome if she's like, thank you for watching over the city, Guan Yu, but I'm ready to take charge now. Doom Screamy. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, my game is... I think I'm dropping sound. I'm worried about the sound sync again, folks. But yeah, Wan. That's... makes a difference on the old map there. Now we've got to take Wu Gate so things don't look silly. Maybe Li Tong can go ahead and launch a quick attack on Wu Gate before... Or you know what? I should have made Mr. Sirius go over there. There'll be time for that. I might send JG Mystery over there to get some cheap deeds for my in-game avatar. But, for Zhuge Liang to continue moving along, but in the meantime, launch a quick attack. Yeah, the troops seem to have abandoned here. Or they just burned to death. I don't know what happened with that. There were still some troops there, weren't there? See, he alone? No, he's got a whole bunch of guys with him. So Zhang Bao and Wen Pin also got some free deeds out of that. Yeah, I'll turn this whole thing green here. It'd be awesome, folks. Alright, so what about Luo Yang? Will it fall in this turn? Probably. Probably, folks. This will probably be a one turn with two major cities lost for Cao. Well, not two major cities. Wan is actually not one of the big cities for Cao Cao. But let's see, Xiao Yun, who do I want? Ma Sanger, Luo Yin, Sun Wukong, Ma Ti, Han Ji. Well, Mass Songer. I don't remember which of you folks made the character. So I don't know if you've been doing awesome comments or not. But, he does have a prisoner, so that's pretty cool. His deeds are 9,850. I'm almost positive he is a created officer, yes. 9,000 deeds. I think Sun Wukong is going to have more deeds than that. Sun Wukong has been a pretty major player in my army, actually. I've also got Ma Yunlu in there. Might be fun to get her some deeds, but his deeds are like 13. Yeah. Sorry, Sun Wukong, but Mass Songer really needs the deeds more, so I'm gonna let him go ahead and take credit for this. The important thing is that we've driven Cao Cao out of another major city. The northern heartland comes closer and closer to becoming a true part of Wuhan again. We got Dong Zhao up in this piece, along with 1,000,000 other dudes. Wow, there's Sorkin Nail in there. Jian Man, that's Jian Wei's son. There's no way he's going to join us, but I don't feel like executing him. Because, I don't know, loyal vassal and all that. So, yeah, I'm being really hypocritical about when I do and don't kill officers, but hey, man, it's my LP. What you gonna do? Please don't think you can use me so easily. No way. Fuck you. I don't think so. Piss off. Sit and spin. Yeah, that was Sorkin Nail telling me that he wasn't gonna... Sorkin Nail, man, you told me you were like looking forward to serving me. I don't know what the deal is, why you didn't just jump at the chance, but I've captured Sorkin Nail. For some reason I haven't captured anyone else, according to that. And now we've got Wu Gate making the map look a little silly. I think that should just automatically be mine. It has no troops in it. It's just a matter of sending somebody there to poke it with a stick so that it will turn Liu Bei green. That's it for all of my troops, so it's time to start using the action points and end the turn. Those same two officers over here can just drill again, probably. Who Wrong's War is now 83. See, you can do it if you try. You can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You win. Pretty much want this city to have as many troops as it can have, because it is going to be isolated not from Shu completely, but from Shu cities that I'm controlling. And you got to build up a decent sized army. Zhang Hong, is he Yeah, Shang Yong is the dude who, he sailed across the Jiangdong River on a raft that he made out of a ram when he defected over to my side. He had the exciting adventure to get over here, and now he's the prefect of a city that's not quite on the front line, but pretty close. He's not doing too bad for himself, but no, he's also not really being featured in battle. Sorry there, Shang Yong, dude. Jiangling is no longer really under my direct control or anything like that, so who cares about them? Got 2 more things I can do. Let's start... I don't know, what do we want to do here? Build on the tower unit. Always good to have some of those around. And, I need some more horses going. Replace some of the ones that have been lost. Then I think, yeah, I'm at about a half an hour, so I could end the video, place a card, face down, and end my turn, so to speak. So let's end the video, then save, and get into the video started. Excuse me, that transport unit, where is it going? Is it? Oh, it's not here for the gate at all. It's probably trying to build up Zhu Chang. Zhu Chang does not have enough force to stand up to the next wave of assault, but I do want to actually get these cities built up. Might be interesting to see if Wu can push the advantage that I'm creating here. Jiangjia, are they going to be? Well, now I'm actually in the city. Yeah, I'm bordering Wu here now. Over here, so Wu is probably focusing their assaults on Runan, which only has 4 officers in it. I wonder where their officers are. Oh, they only has... I don't know, but Runan... Let's see, Jiangjia and Runan aren't really in a good position to attack each other. Runan is much more assailable from over here. And here we're seeing the actual front line of the war between Wei and Wu. Jihao Dun is leading a big, badass cavalry unit. He's got a decent little spear unit backing him up. Lu Jun, like the lead strategist of Wei. He's got a pike unit. Pikes are going to get shredded by cavalry, so I don't really see his strategy. But then he is a brilliant strategist. He's probably just doing something beyond my understanding. And then we've got a fort, which is boosting the power levels of all nearby Wu units. But yeah, they're continuing. They've had like a fight going on over here for a long time now, I think. And that's continuing to go on. I think Cao Cao may have just gotten discouraged by the way things are going in the fight against me, so he's got a bunch of good officers down here, figuring that at least he can win some fights. He's gonna, like, I'm gonna take over his country, but at least he can have some glory before he goes. But anyway, folks, let's end the turn and end the video. Zhuge Jun's unit has marched out. Yes, more transports, more glory. And great shields. Research is complete. Great shields. Great Caesar's ghosts. Ghost, not ghosts. He only has the one. Honestly, folks, ooh, troops like the Chen Liu is very weak. Let's the opportunity to capture it. Chen Liu? Where's Chen Liu? What about Wu Gate? Are you going to tell me to capture Wu Gate? There's Chen Liu. Oh, yeah, no, we'll capture it. It's got Cao Zhen in it. Cao Zhen is a different person from Cao Ji. I've been making mistakes getting them crisscrossed. But I'm still not sure which one's which, so... I think Cao Ji was the poet brother of Cao Pi, and Cao Zhen is like, you know, more of a badass and less of a poet. Oh, that's right, I was going to end the video. Okay, folks, so that's going to be it for this video. When we come back, we will be, well, it's going to be domestic time for a little while. You know, it can't be helped. We took over 3 cities in the last 2 videos. So obviously there's going to be a little bit of domestic time before I'm ready to move out again. But I'll try to make it as brief as possible. I mean, I've got a big standing army. It's not like I need to raise a standing army. I just want to get the cities to the point where they're supporting themselves properly. And we'll take care of doing that as quickly as we can, and then we'll move along to more exciting things. So I've got Guan Lu here to remind me when I'm going back through this later, and fast forward with the sound down, that it's time to split the video. And when we come back, folks, exciting domestic action. I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.